Welcome to this day in wrestling history from March 30th. In 1991, WrestleFest, an event promoted by the WWF and Super World of Sports, took place in the Tokyo Dome in Japan. In the main event, the Legion of Doom defeated Hulk Hogan and Tenshiro Tenryu by countout. In 1998, night after WrestleMania 14, saw one of the most eventful Raws after WrestleMania events in history. Following Shawn Michaels' first retirement, after his loss to Stone Cold Steve Austin the night before, Triple H took over DX, personally adding a returning Sean Waltman, now known as X-Pac, to the group, who was fired from WCW a couple months prior. The New Age Outlaws also joined the group after Triple H and X-Pac helped them defeat Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie in a cage match to win the WWF Tag Team Championship that had been vacated earlier in the night. Steve Blackman and Ken Shamrock defeated Farouk and The Rock after The Rock walked out on Farouk. Farouk was then kicked out of the Nation domination by The Rock and the rest of the group. The new Midnight Express, which is a team of Bodacious Bot and Bombastic Bob, beat the Headbangers, Moss and Thrasher, for to win the NWA World Tag Team Championships. The trio of Men's, Teo, Dick Togo, and Sho Funaki, collectively known as Kaientai, debuted by beating down fellow countryman Taka Michinoku after his match with Mark Mero. Finally, a brand new WWE Championship design was presented to the new champion Stone Cold Steve Austin to replace the long-serving winged eagled belt. In 1998, on WCW Nitro, Chris Jericho defeated Marginetti before running through his iconic Man of 1004 holds promo. Basically, he had a list and kept deciding the holds he knew, and that was due to the fact that Dean Malenko was known as the Man of 1000 holds. In 1999, on WWE Raw is War from Uniondale, New York, Kane and X-Pac defeated Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett to win the WWF Tag Team Championship. In 2001, it was officially announced by a press release that the WWF had acquired WCW and ends the Monday Night Wars. On the same day, WWE also announced that Mean Gene Okerlund and Bobby the Brain Heenan would appear at WrestleMania X7 or 17. It would be the first appearance in the WWF since 1993. In 2003, WrestleMania 19 took place at Safeco Field in Seattle, Washington. The show featured an unprecedented number of main event matches. The Undertaker defeated The Big Show and A-Train in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Trish Stratus defeated Victoria, who was the champion at the time, and Jazz to win the Women's Championship in a triple threat match. Shawn Michaels defeated Chris Jericho. Hulk Hogan defeated Vince McMahon in a street fight, and Roddy Piper returned during this match. The Rock defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin in Austin's last match up to WrestleMania 38. Brock Lesnar defeated Kurt Angle to win the WWE Championship. Disaster almost struck towards the end of the match when Lesnar attempted and botched a shooting star press. In 2008, the Warner's All-Star Extravaganza took place in Detroit, Michigan. On the show, Mark and Jay Briscoe beat Naruku, Dory, and Shingo to win the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Also in 2008, WrestleMania 24 took place at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Florida. CM Punk won the Money in the Bank ladder match. The other competitors in the match were MVP, John Morrison, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, Carlito, and Shelton Benjamin. Kane defeated Salvador Guerrero in 10 seconds to win the ECW Championship, which is the fastest championship match in WrestleMania history. Kane had won a 24-man battle royal on the earlier in the night on pre-show for the right to face Guerrero. Shawn Michaels defeated Ric Flair with the stipulation that if Flair loses, he would retire. Beth Phoenix and Melina defeated Maria and Ashley in a Playboy Bunny Mania Lumberjack or probably Lumberjill match. This was the last time Playboy was associated with WWE, as the company would begin its PG initiative that summer. In a humorous note, the lights actually went out during this match. Boxer Floyd Money Mayweather defeated the Big Show by knockout in a no-holds-barred match. The Undertaker defeated Edge to win the World Heavyweight Championship. In 2010, 2 days after winning the Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania 26, Jack Swagger cashed in at a SmackDown taping to defeat Chris Jericho for the World Heavyweight Championship. In 2012, we won a showdown in the Sun, Day 1 at the War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Kevin Steen defeated El Generico by TKO in a last man standing match. In 2013, Charlie Haas announces his retirement from wrestling via Twitter. In his final bout for Ring of Honor, he was defeated by Jeff Lewis Neal. In 2014, Progress Chapter 12, we are going to need a bigger room, saw Progress Wrestling hold an event in their biggest venue to date, the Electric Ballroom in London, England. The show title changes on the show saw Eddie Dennis and Mark Andrews win the Progressive Tag Team titles in a three-way match against the teams of Chris Travis and Martin Kirby, and the team of Nathan Cruz and Mark Haskins. In 2015, AJ Lee wrestled her last match to date when she teamed up with Paige and Naomi from on Raw from San Jose, California, to defeat the Bella Twins and Natalia. On the same show, Adrian Neville made his WWE main roster debut with a win over Curtis Axel. In 2021, in the main event of Impact Wrestling, James Storm defeated Eric Young in his 1,000th career match. In 2023, Impact and New Japan Pro Wrestling held a multiverse United Only the Strong Survive, taking place at the Globe Theater in Los Angeles, California. Main events saw Hiroshi Tanahashi defeat Speedball Mike Bailey. Notable birthdays: Trent Beretta in 1987, Zach Gowen in 1983, Mike Rotundo in 1958, and Special Delivery Jones in 1948. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.